Okay guys, I just want to update what I did this morning because I got it catastrophically wrong. I did. Got in way too early. Something that we all do, we're only human. But how do I put this? It's ended well, but it could have ended badly. Let me kind of show you. I got in too early on a scalp. I knew it was pulling down on a 5-minute chart and it continued to pull down. So therefore, I had to stage into it and then get back out of it. As you can see, here we are here. Some of these were really nasty. Get in, catch the bounce, get back out. And I was able to hold 3 positions at once. Okay. Now, if I pull this down onto what I was actually doing, we got in up here and it just fell off the cliff. You know, just down it went. It was like, bollocks. So I had to work that wave, and then all of these waves to get back to the start. I wasn't worried because, as you can see for the day, is that all the position? All right, I'll pull that up a bit further then. I was doing a bit Bitcoin for you yesterday as well, and one thing and another, and boosting this account up. So across the day, I had plenty of money to play with. All right. So I wasn't worried about buying my way out of trouble in this sense. Now, it wasn't buying my way out of trouble. That's maybe the wrong way to say it. Managing my way out of trouble. Because from here, when it got to the outer extreme, there was a good opportunity for it to bounce up. As it was on this level, how did I know that? Well, I could see it. Here it is here. Okay, there's not a great deal of strength. And then when you start looking at these things as well, the premise of this morning was this big candle. It had to come again. It's already had a go. It's failed to get below it again. And it was having another shot at it. So, well, why not? And it hasn't filled this void up here. Now, this is also another good example of when you hear all this bollocks about, it fills the gap. It always fills the gap. It doesn't, because it hasn't filled that one. It hasn't filled that one, and it hasn't filled that one. So it doesn't really hold a lot of water, that. All these gaps give you is a target point, period. There's no imbalance or anything like that. It's just the way the market is. Sometimes you look for these mystical things and they're not there. They're really not. The one things that are there are these levels. I get them right, I'm laughing. And look at it. Where did it stall? It stalls on them every single time. Bish, bash, bosh. You know, every time. Cross. Bang, bang, bang. Even down to the pip. Cross. When it's tight, you can see it. And I can do this all day, running through. Even the compression, where you've got a compression here, it shows you how high it's going to go and how far it's going to come back. They're like my little wish list into the future. But I don't get it right all the time. And this morning, I got it wrong. But I had the common sense to trade small in relation to the size of the account. That trading small allowed me to manage the trade and get out of trouble. And I'll be here to fight another day. If I flick this back, I'll kind of explain. So we're out. So a couple £100 we've got back into this. And if you remember, this is what I'm building up for the Vanguard. I've got another £100 to go in the pot. Well, it's already sitting. I mean, we started this in January and we're 1790 onto it already. This is banked money, banked profit. That's my profit. And I'll be putting more in. So I'll put another £100 in this week. We'll try and get this up. Well, hopefully we should have it at £2,000 by the end of the month, if everything goes to plan, you know. And we're nearly 40% into our target. So the growth of this is doing incredibly well. In fact, it's growing itself. Let me log in. I'll show you. Because one thing you've got to remember is, guys, got to log out and log back in. The money isn't yours. You can have whatever you like in your trading account. And it's like when people say, how big's your trading account? It doesn't fucking matter how big the trading account is. What matters is what your slush fund is. And your slush fund is where you put your profits. All right. Now, you want an idea of what my account is? There you are. All right. And you watch this journey grow. It's at nearly 107,000 now. £107,000 from very humble beginnings. But if we look at the investment, you saw me start this. There it is there. The two that we're tracking is that cash. Oh, wow. We've got quite a bit of cash in there. So it's the cash in that joined together. That's where the money is. Okay. So I'll let that settle down because it will be buying some odds and sods on here. But in a day or two, that'll reduce. And then I'll get a true balance of what's left in here. But we in and around 1,700 on the account. Okay. As you can see there. But look how much it's made on its own. 31 quid of its own investment. That's the secret of making money. It's compounding, dropping money into it over and over, get the money in, get the money in, get the money in. And then it looks after itself. When you're trading, get the money out of the account, get the money out of the broker account and get it into a bank account. Then you can spend it. Or in this case, you can get it just doing passive income. Just something for you to do. But I wanted to show you this video because I did get it wrong. And it's, how do I put it right? It's not what goes wrong, it's how you put it right. I didn't panic, I just managed my way out of it. Hope that helps. Catch you soon.